10 o'clock and right here from Accra, Ghana, the center of the world. Let me say good morning to you all, excellencies, honorable ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day we've all longed for as we create the things of tomorrow today. It is the commercial launch of PAPS.
Make sure that your respective national switches are directly connected to PAPS, which will mean, therefore, pretty much all the banks in Africa will be connected to PAPS and will see the full benefits of it. This is a historic day. Let us celebrate. Thank you all for that.
Vice President, before you bring down the bar to officially commission PAPS.
And in an instant, our wait is over. For too long, we have waited for hours to convert currencies, days to clear checks, and decades to reach our potential. But now, we can access the power of African free trade in an instant with PAPS, the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System. Great ambition deserves the best security, revolutionary tech, and with PAPS, physical distance won't stop you being where it counts. Pay staff in one time zone, trade stocks in another, send money to family, or go shopping at home. Overcome barriers, reduce risk, trade in local currencies, and connect with a single market united across Africa. PAPS gives you more time to build relationships and grow across borders. The wait is over. Be a part of Africa's flourishing free trade today.
The Agenda 2063 is a continental development plan for Africa whose achievement will lead to an integrated, prosperous and peaceful Africa driven by its own citizens and represent a dynamic force in the international arena. Agenda 2063 is committed to ensuring economic transformation that leads to higher standards of living for Africans. Improved education standards driven by a skills revolution founded on science, technology and innovation. Unity in society where democracy and good governance prevail and the universal principles for human rights, justice and the rule of law are pursued. Modern agriculture that leads to food security, improved productivity and production. Development of a blue ocean economy for accelerated economic growth. Protection of our environment and natural resources and the growth of renewable energy sources. Building world-class infrastructure across the continent. Establishment of functional and capable institutions supported by transformative leadership. A peaceful Africa where security and stability is guaranteed and guided by a fully functional and operational African Peace and Security Architecture, APSA. Promoting an African cultural renaissance embedded in the ideals of Pan-Africanism. Full gender equality in all spheres of life. African youth are engaged and empowered. Establishing Africa's own financial and monetary institutions that take full responsibility for financing Africa's development. Access to quality health services and proper nutrition for all citizens. An Africa that commands its place in global affairs, working with partners who will promote and support our economic development. Let us unite to build the Africa we want. Visit www.au.int to learn more about Agenda 2063.
Yet the soul of free trade is the medium of exchange. The barriers to easy payments and settlements across borders within our continent are simply unsustainable. Let me give you an example. Traders from Djibouti selling to Kenya, or traders from Kenya selling to Djibouti, have to look for US dollars. How is US dollars part of the trade between Djibouti and Kenya? Why? And we are saying that today, AfriExim Bank have given us a mechanism where traders in our continent can trade in their goods and services, and the AfriExim Bank will settle payments in local currency. That is why Kenya champions the Pan-African payment and settlement system that is done by our own institution, the AfriExim Bank. Why, members? Why is it necessary for us to buy things from Djibouti and pay in dollars? Why? There is no reason. And we are not against the US dollar. We just want to trade much more freely. Let us pay in US dollars what we are buying from the US. But what we are buying from Djibouti, let's use local currency.
Every African has a right to proper health care, good food and nutrition, and good quality of life. African countries, in the implementation of their national priorities under Agenda 2063, have made commitments to eradicate poverty in our generation, build inclusive and sustainable economies with shared prosperity for all, through social and economic transformation by focusing on the following areas. Sustainable and inclusive economic growth that reduces poverty and leads to increased income levels. Equality and decent jobs. Value addition in agricultural products and growth of agro-business and industries. Human capital development. Skills revolution in science, technology and innovation. Gender development, youth empowerment and employment generation for youth and women. Social security and protection for all people and infrastructural development. Good governance supported by capable institutions. Manufacturing-based industrialization. Promotion of culture, arts and sports.